That little jukebox right over there is like a magic key. Welcome to PPI Recording Studio, nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the fourth weekly episode for the month of May 2024 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly marketing series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. Now, first photo you're going to see come up today is a thank you to Jackie Lennon, who is the president of International Women in Jazz right here in New York City, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Thank you so much, Jackie, for cross-mutual support and promotion for so many years now, and that just continues on, and it's very much appreciated. Jackie is a subscriber to this channel, as I am a subscriber to theirs. So to follow Jackie's lead and become a subscriber to this channel, very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see a red button right below there. Just click on, please, to that red button. That is it. You subscribe. As well, in the lower portion of your viewing screen, you see this insignia, which is the like button. You click on to that, please, for technological support of this video. And right to the right of the like button is the share box. You can click on, please, to the share box and share this with your friends, family, and social media. Now, next photo you're going to see come up was for last week's episode, which was May 23, 2024. If you've not seen it, I have live links in the text description area. Make it very easy for you to click on and watch that episode. Now, it was our fourth annual Memorial Day Remembrance episode. Now, within that particular episode, we sent out a remembrance to the USS Bowfin. The USS Bowfin is a World War II submarine. It was launched December 7th, 1942, 1 year after the day that lived in infamy, which is December 7th, 1941. So it became known as the Pearl Harbor Avenger. That was the name of the ship. Now, so many years later, it is actually berthed in Honolulu in Hawaii, right near Pearl Harbor and very close in proximity to the United States-Arizona Memorial. Now, I've been on both memorials, and the USS Bowfin's really cool. You can go on it, walk around inside the ship. It's an automated, as you walk through, it trips by a sensor, and it gives you recordings about what you're seeing. It's really cool. So thank you to Mr. Hinman, who works with the nonprofit organization for the USS Bowfin, which is the Pacific Fleet Submarine Museum. We contacted each other and we helped each other on social media when I posted it. So what I found through their YouTube channel is they have these really nifty, very recent, uploaded to their YouTube channel, very cool. They've taken bits of the ship and they've made like 2-minute videos of like the torpedo room and the galley and where the berthing, where the crew sleep. It's very, very cool. So to continue on with promotion, I'll have a live link in the text description area to the US Bowfin website, their Facebook page, and also the first one that I'm going to share, which is the crew berthing video. It's really, really cool. So another continuation of or a follow-through to the May 23rd, 2024 episode, and that is, now you're going to see the new amended flyer for the Jazz Brunch, which is going to be a Sunday, July 14th, I was going to say 13th, July 14th, 2024, and that's going to be myself performing up at Pearl Street Station Restaurant, 53 Summer Street, up in Malden, Mass., just north of Boston, and I'll have with me, it's going to be a jazz duo brunch, and that'll be myself and John Baboian. So thank you so much, John, for jumping on board. Jazz guitarist, composer, educator, teaches at Berkeley, also a wonderful musician. We're going to have a lot of fun, and there's a change in the time, as you see in the flyer. It's now 12:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're making it very, very affordable because we want people to come out. We want them to enjoy Pearl Street Station Fair and their brunch, and also come out to support Gotham Whale because it is a benefit for, I have the hat on today, Gotham Whale. It is a fundraiser. We made it very, very inexpensive. There's no cover for the music, no food and drink minimum, and there's a suggested $10 donation to Gotham Whale, please, per person to help support as a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So the next one I'm going to talk about in brevity is April 19, 2024, and that is a follow-up to a guest we had here, and that was Maria Giorgio, guest interview. She is a vocalist, performer, also composer, And I had talked about then that her music was going to be released, her new music that is, new CD called Out of the Blue was going to be released May 24th, 2024. Guess what? It is now out there. Live links in the text description area. Take two to Maria's website, Facebook page, also her Reverb Nation page. And thank you so much, Maria, for your continued support. Project 142 Concert Series is the sponsor to Dedication Around the Nation weekly video series. You're going to see the logo as I'm talking. Our website is www.project142.org. Facebook page is Project 142 NYC. The website calendar is www.project142.org/calendar. Now, Project 142 was created by and founded by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard, and that was in 2010. Started it as a very humble house concert series. It evolved within 3 years, actually outgrew its home, so to speak, and Dick got to know me by me performing in his home as a Project 142 artist. Hired me in 2013 for 10 years. We funded, sponsored, paid for concerts in a live setting right here in New York City. So on April 28th, 2020, our answer to the pandemic, when everything went pfft, we created this weekly video series. I got a weekend on my mind. Weekly video series. And here we are now starting our 5th season, which is really, really cool. So, first Project 142 video promotion support I'm going to talk about for today is for Paul Ponder's podcast series. We've been cross-support now for the last year, and they have a new episode, or Paul Solano, who is actually the general manager of Pearl Street Station Restaurant up in Malden, Massachusetts, where we will be performing on July 14th. But Paul also has this weekly podcast series, and he has a new episode that just came up about a week ago. It's really, really cool. It's about a retired police chief, Chief Jim, who is actually a tremendous cook. He has wonderful culinary talents. And what he's done is he's taken, beyond becoming a very successful police chief, he's taken that and now manifested this into like the man about town for culinary. It's really incredible. Live links in the text description area to Paul Ponder's website. Makes it very easy for you to click on and listen to that particular interview. Next one is a reminder for June 13th, 2024, and that's going to be a live concert right here in New York City at a friend of mine's venue. That's Robert C. Ford. His venue is Sky Vault right here in New York City. It's in conjunction with Composers Concordance Organization and Gene Pritzker, Dan Cooper. Live links in the text description area to Sky Vault, Robert C. Ford, and Composers Concordance. Makes it very easy for you to get information about that concert on June 13th. And today I'm going to talk about a young lady we've been promoting here now, not quite 2 years, almost 2 years. And that's Darylyn J., actress, vocalist, and performer, and she's a very good friend. Now, she turned me on to, or introduced me to, the gentleman who introduced me to this song. I started with the first 2 lines of it today. I'm going to sing the whole song for you. And it actually, I loved it so much when I heard this man perform it that I learned it and actually recorded it on my 6TD.
All right, man.
It was composed by Eubie Blake, and I know Eubie from Memories of You. I mean, that's a big, big hit for him. And when I heard Johnny O'Neill perform it one night up at Smoke, Upper West Side here, Jazz Club in New York City, I just fell in love with the song. So thank you so much, Johnny, for turning me on to it. You're going to see a photo of Johnny as I'm talking here. This is a photo I took of him when he was performing at a Club 75 here in New York City back in 2018. And I've actually had the opportunity to sit in with Johnny because he's that gracious and generous of a musician and an artist. And we actually performed that song together. I'd give $1 for a dime. So thank you, Johnny. That little jukebox right over there is like a magic key, for it can take me anywhere on wings of memory. I'd give $1 for a dime. I want to hear that record play again. Turn love's December into May again. Bring me that thrill one more time. I'd give $1 for a dime. I want to hear that sweet refrain again. that carries me down Lover's Lane once again. Back when the world was all in rhyme, seems this song was written for us. Every word and note has its charms. Our two hearts, they'd sing a chorus as I held you in my arms. I'd give $1 for a dime. My aching heart is on my sleeve again. Close my eyes, make believe once again. I'd give $1 for a dime. Hear that record one more time. I'd give $1 for a dime. Such a great, great tune, man. Eubie Blake was one heck of a composer. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you once again, Daryl and Jay, for her support, and also certainly Johnny O'Neill. And I'm going to have live links in the text description area to Daryl Lynn's Facebook, also her website, certainly Johnny O'Neill, so you can see where he's performing, up and coming soon in the summertime. And this particular photo is of a blood sea star. It's one of my favorite photos I've taken while diving in Long Island Sound. And it's a reminder that just because the water seems to be murky when you're looking at it from the surface doesn't mean that there's really beautiful critters living underneath. And please don't pollute. Don't throw stuff in the ocean. We'll see you next episode. And as always, thank you, Mr. Chief Fabrizi, owner of PPI Recording Studio. We'll see you next episode.